Hi everyone. Hello, hello, hello. How are we today? Suzanne, yes. I tell you in the video that the end of the key lane shawl, the last row just keeps puckering, but it sorts itself out after the last row when you add your your sort of half double crochet row at the end. There is a tip for you already, and we haven't even started yet. Hello everyone, welcome to the live tonight. She's sitting over there, the Princess Layla, and I've been trying to get her. Come on, Layla, allez, kom, allez, ja, kom. Hier zit Zazeke. Ja, allez. Ja. Here we go. Look at that. Layla. Here we are. Layla. Layla, come. Layla, go. Here we go. She has no idea. Has she? Yes, I will tell you all about the Calpax in a moment. I will tell you all about it. I mean, it's been quite the week. It's been quite the week. So there we go. Yes, it is showtime. She has been sleeping all day, Amy. And there we go. Thank you, Fiona. Thank you. Yes, it was a quick thing. It was a quick thing. I managed to warm up the curling iron and I did it really, really quick. I have actually never done it this quick and it looks reasonable, doesn't it? Right, before we get started, thank you, Laura. Thank you. I still have to make my tea. You see, this week I met up with one of the subscribers, Bridget. I don't know whether she's here. Oh my goodness, we had this sort of handover of the pack, and then in exchange I got this. So she got me some hibiscus, rose, and sweet berries tea. I haven't opened it. It's been really hard not to open it, but I thought I want to do this during the live. Hello everyone. Hello. Oh yes. Oh, everybody ordering their Cal. Thank you so much. First open this. Oh my goodness, the smell. Amazing. So she knew, obviously you all know I like a good hibiscus tea, so she thought I needed to try this one. So I'm going to, let's put it in the tea, and look at this cute tea bags. Look at that. There we go, into the water with it. Look at, oh, they are gorgeous. You should see the, look, you can actually see all the ingredients in there. Isn't that cute? Very posh, aren't they? And they smell so lovely. Thank you, Bridget. Thank you. So there we go. And she parked for an hour so she could stay there for an hour. And we sort of walked along the seafront and we chatted, telling us, crochet, family, all kinds of things. And then back, we had a coffee at the seafront, quick, walk back with our coffee and then back to the car. And she hugged the pack all the way there and all the way back. So we met in the park just down the road from me, obviously, where I always do the filming. Where I filmed this, that was in the park. And she was like, oh, there you are, Bridget, there you are. Ah. So she was like, can I open it? I said, yes, of course. And she was like, in it within seconds, her handbag went on the floor, opened the pack, pulled it out of the plastic bag, and she was like, oh, wow, wow. And then she was like, where's the accessory? Where's the accessory? She was over the moon. She was so happy with the colors, and then of course the questions about the accessory, and so yeah, she was, and she was like, because we had to walk past her car again, and of course Dirk was there as well, so she's like, Dirk said, do you want to go and put it in the car, because then it's safe and everything. No, no, no. She went, no, 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 I'll just hug it all the so she was like hugging it like this all the way during our walk. Oh my goodness, it was so lovely to to see her, because we met up for the autumn walk as well in Woodbury Castle, because she's local, so she knows all these places. Oh my goodness, it's just so nice to have someone local to me like that, and to because I had two other ladies come and pick up the cal last week, who are also local, who live in the town, and who were in my crochet club. And it's just, I know I read all your comments, and it's lovely, and I see all your pictures. Oh my goodness, there was this one lady hugging her pack. Oh, such a lot. That picture brought a tear to my eye. I mean, that yarn can bring so much joy. It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. The joy is in the yarn, right? And then, of course, meeting up with Bridget, her face lit up when she saw the colors and the pack, and sort of like, I'm not gonna let go. It's just so lovely. And thank you, Patricia. Thank you. I thought I'd keep it sort of, demure. There's a tear going down my cheek. I hope you can't see it. But yeah, it's just so lovely. And the thing is, I can bring that joy to you. It's just so wonderful. It's just so wonderful. Yes, I can see someone's asking about the pounds on our website. Of course, we are a UK company, so we have to have it in pounds on there. When you then pay, your credit card will be charged just in dollars. So there's nothing we can do about that. Obviously, we have quite a good website, but not the international kind of website that big companies have. We can't have that. So there we go. There is a you just have to find out via Google, ask Google how much what the conversion rate is. So I know how Dirk could suggest it. I mean, I think it was just to keep the yarn safe, basically. We wanted to make sure her yarn was safe and she wouldn't sort of leave it at the seafront somewhere, But yeah, no, it was great to meet up with her. Great to see her, and of course, yes, the face and the joy I could see from like, oh, wow, wonderful colors. She was really over the moon with the colors, and to be honest, I have no idea how some of you are going to do it, but some of you are not even opening the pack until we start. I have to congratulate you. I mean, I am more than supportive of that, but how you have the constraint to be able to do that, I would not know. Yes, incredible. I will praise you all if you don't open it. There is nearly another month to go, darlings. Think about it carefully. Think about it. I support you because there will not be much more information. So it will still be a surprise. But, for someone who's opening Christmas presents the minute they appear and then putting them, taping them down again, I would not be able to do it. I would not be able to do it. I mean, I can cope with the fact that, yes, I've bought something online and it's going to arrive and I don't know what it is. And then I open it. But to have it in the house and not open it. Oh, Janie! Janie says, my pack was ripped open before the postie got to the top of the path. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes, the willpower. Hey, but it's great. Isn't it great? Isn't it great? Oh my goodness. It is. Yeah. We've had so many orders. Now, I want to just tell you about that, okay? Everybody will get their pack. Don't worry. It's an unlimited pack. We will be sending them out to everyone. But we need time. There is just Dirk and I. We have only a hallway to put this yarn in. Have you seen the pictures on Facebook? I have posted a picture of, the green bags. The green. I know. He ordered green just as a trial. No, the thing is, you see, the green bags are just about the same price, but they're 2 centimeters bigger than the white bags. And so it's easier for us to, pack them. So we have a system, okay? And it works. But it doesn't work when the amount of orders that we've had are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, darlings. You have caused us a headache, basically, but we will be able to cope with it. That's fine. We will be able to work our way through it, but we need time, obviously. I can only stack so many bags here. I can only stack about 100 to now we have 150 freshly arrived yarn packs. So the yarn arrives, we then have to repack it. And that's all very well, but we don't have the space for the repacking. We don't have the space for the storage and then the bags that are being made. Do you see what I mean? We don't have enough to repackage. So we just managed to repack them. And actually we didn't. We not all of them because we couldn't cope. So most of them are ready to go out. And then, of course, it's the printing and the checking the orders, printing them off, printing the labels, buying the postage and all that. And that takes time. And Dirk does about, quite a few a day. We managed last week to send out the first 100 packs. So if you ordered on Friday evening, right, then you've had your pack or it's on its way. From Saturday last week, we are still printing off and still packing. We haven't been able to get past that in a week. I mean, it's taken us quite a long time, even though the packs were ready. It takes a while to, sort of for Dirk to check it all, print the orders, do this, do that. So a lot of you have also ordered with other companies, and he does those. Of course, they have to be done separately. Postage has to be paid there. More things have to be printed off. All kinds of things, right? So it just takes time, and we will work through it, and it's going to, get going. But don't start panicking just yet. there is just the two of us. We are on top of things, but yes, you have created a little bit of a waiting list because there's been just too many orders. Okay, but it's great. It's wonderful. And we thank you for that. Yes, it's just also, we have to take the orders then once they're packaged and the label is on. We have to take them to the post office. There's not a post office comes and collects them here. So we have to put them in the car, drive. We have car loads full now. Yeah. So, yes. How's the girlfriend? Yeah. Well, update on the girlfriend. I met her. She spoke to me. Actually, she came here. Hours later, she phoned him up. Wow, I thought that's going too far. I mean, he's seen her already once today. Now she wants him on the phone. And then the next day, because she phoned up, I thought, right, that's it. I'm going to open the door. He wasn't home. And she was here. And I thought, that's bad coordination. So I went and I opened the door. She's nice. She's really nice. Yeah. She smelled nice as well. I could smell her. She had like very fruity perfume. Yeah, it was really nice. And then the next day, guess what happened the next day? He offered her a Cal pack. She saw the green bags and she said, oh, what's this? And he said, yeah, that's what we sell, because obviously that's what she comes and collects. And he said, it's all about crochet. He said, would you like a bag? And I'm like, I could hear him say this. And I'm like, what? He's giving her a bag? But no, obviously he didn't. She didn't accept because she doesn't crochet, obviously. Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny though. Anyway, yesterday. Oh, the tea smells lovely, Bridget. Oh, lovely tea. Oh my goodness. That's gorgeous. Yummy. Yeah, so the plot thickens. But on Friday, she told us she's off for a week. So she won't be here for 10 days. So I don't know who's going to come and pick up the parcels now, but it's not going to be his girlfriend. Maybe, Oh, my goodness. Yeah. It's all good fun. I mean, we laugh. I can see the van arrive and I shout, Dad, your girlfriend's here. And then I can hear him walking down the single lane hallway. Oh my goodness, we have fun here. We do have fun. Oh. Okay, I saw somebody, don't encourage him. Yeah, no, Josh, he was just giving it away. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'll have to ask if she's subscribed to the channel. Yes, so if you have ordered after the sort of the Saturday, from the Saturday onwards, that's where we start tomorrow. So yeah, we're like 8 days behind almost, but we will, obviously there is time, because it doesn't start until the 23rd of April, but we are working on it, obviously. I have ordered the third lot already. So once these have gone out, I have another lot on its way already. And then, of course, it's Easter. So I'm going to order just after Easter to then continue on with that. But it should be fine. So, you know, we are on top of it. But of course, yes, it's only just the two of us, isn't it? Oh, my mum's here as well. Hi, dag mama. Oh, my goodness. Right. Okay. So today's obviously today's today's live was like the update on the Cal. So hopefully that has given you some more information. Yes, we were inundated with orders. You know, that's why we do the limited packs, because they're limited. You see, you buy them in the beginning of the month. We then start sending them out as soon as we can after that, and then it finishes, and then it's done. So that way I can at least hoover my hallway once a month. Do you see what I mean? You know, it comes in, we repackage and we ship it out, and that works. But of course, with the Cal now, it's an added unlimited pack. So soon it will, of course, you know, the orders will go lower. But now, of course, the amount is just so much. But we can cope, but we just need time. That's all. Yes. So the videos last week and next week, because of course next week there is not going to be a live because it's Easter. So I'm also going to talk about the videos for the week after that. Okay. So this hairband was this week's video. So we have here, I made this because everybody's hair is getting longer, and mine is as well. And I'm getting annoyed because I'm not used to it. But if you can look, if you can keep it back, see, for doing your, even like this, for doing your makeup, this helps so much to keep your hair away from your face. It's not only something for going for a walk and keeping your ears warm and, you know, your hair out of your face, but, you know, when you're doing your makeup, when you're washing your face, look, I'm going to make a couple more because I just came up with that just now. I thought, what if I put this on for doing my makeup? Makes it so much easier. There's a hair there to do. And, you know, if you make it in cotton, I'm sure you can wash it as well really well. So, yeah, for, you know, for helping you do your makeup, for keeping your hair out of your face, I think that's works very well. There we go. So that was the hairband at the beginning of the week. I'm going to take it off because I want to show off my curls. And then, of course, here we have Layla's blanket. And just now I thought, why don't I put it on so it looks like a cushion cover? Look at that. And, you know, that would make, if you did several of those for a sofa, if you have a more modern interior, I think that would look lovely as a cushion. But mainly, of course, it was also, make sure I don't knock that over. Mainly, of course, it was the technique to show you how to do that and how to, you know, sort of, you know, increase and decrease, and how you can control how. Okay, Josh, maybe, but if you go walking for, you know, you keep your ears warm. Doesn't always have to be fashionable as long as it's, you know, practical. I think he would, Teresa. I think he could pull it off. But yeah, so I'm really pleased that already people have started doing a log cabin blanket. You know, it's just so wonderful that you take the the ideas that I give you, and you run with them. And that's what I like so much about it. Ooh. Yeah, a cushion cover for a cushion cover. Deborah, I'm not really making anything for Easter because of the cow. I've had to redo a couple of, reprogram a couple of things. And so, yeah, I don't really, very often I don't do seasonal things. The seasonal things are upon me before I know that they're there. So, yeah, I need to get better at planning these things. I've got my diary, and in here I do write, what's happening and what's coming out, and when things happen, like for instance, like Christmas, in advance, but no, I'm not that kind of organized person there. Somebody has noticed something. Yes, Sandra. That is going to be a video as well. Yeah, let me do it in order. Okay, so next week we have a very special week coming up with a lookbook and a special shawl. So let me show you what I have made. Do you remember that during the autumn walk, and I did the Woodbury Castle shawl, and then everybody said, oh, that looks like a shawl from Outlander, the way you wrapped it around you. And to be honest, I'd never heard of Outlander. I had come up with the idea of wrapping it round, I don't know, there and then when we went filming for the autumn walk at the end of August. I just had this vision, and I thought, if I wear my medieval dress and if I do a contrasting shawl with a color from the blanket, and that was then, of course, the copper that everybody loved so much in the end, the fox, remember? And I did it, and it was so practical. The shawl, the Woodbury Castle shawl, is such a practical shawl to wear. Then, of course, everybody said Outlander. So I had to get a Prime membership to be able to watch Outlander. And Dirk and I have been watching it for, we went through 5 seasons in a couple of months. Now we've finally slowed down because we're towards the end of the 5th season and we don't want it to end. And of course, in there, why am I not getting any chats? Okay, is something, yeah. And of course, in there, I saw some lovely shawls and some lovely things. And I thought, do you think I could make something, like that? So I have. And this is what I have made. This is the Brianna Caplet. So at one point, she has this, when she arrives, I think it was, she has this dress, and then over that she has this sort of really short cape. Oh my goodness, I realize, of course, that hers is knitted, but I managed to sort of make it look as if this was knitted. So it's got the same sort of feel, the same sort of rough stitches. Oh my goodness, is it warm? It's unbelievably warm. The way it sits around your neck, look. It is so lovely. Oh my goodness. So she has 2 buttons there But of course, yes, we can't go out and buy any. I have this brooch thing, this brooch. I don't know what it's called now. And I just put this on. Hang on. Yeah. Crafty Chats Cafe. Look, this is how it stays in place. So you either, in the pattern, there will be a way to do the, there we go. Oh, I haven't put it on properly. There, look. No, I've got to redo it. Yeah. So with a huge button, or let me just do it properly. With a huge button or 2 toggles would work as well. And then I have this. I have this because obviously I have, I don't know whether you know, but I did do some medieval reenactment. And I had this still left over from then. And I've done it wrong again. What am I doing? Look, there we go. See? So it stays into place like this. And it keeps your neck so warm. And it's really, really lovely to wear. And you could even wear this under your coat. You know, sometimes like I'm dressed today, look, this, you know, when you go out, that is cold, right? So I wear then, you know, like the Key Lane shawl, I'll wear that all bunched up, or the Woodbury Castle shawl, I'll wear that like this. So it's nice and bunched up. But then, of course, you've got your coat on, and that's too bulky, you know, and then you've got all this bulk here. Well, with this one, you just put this on, and you can wear your coat over, and oh my goodness, it's so warm. And also, the back of your neck here, this part is also covered with it. So warm. It's so nice. And you wear it under your coat. You don't feel that you've got it on, but you feel the warmth. It's so nice. So yes, I mean, you could put 2 toggles there as well. And like with the Woodbury Castle shawl, all you have to do is put the toggles in, and look, you can get them through the material. So there's no need for making buttonholes. And yes, this type of brooch, it's like a pin, a shawl pin. So sometimes, you know, you might have that already. You could possibly find this on Amazon or Etsy shops. But of course, indeed, Teresa, indeed. And this, I bought this when I was doing the reenactment. I've got 3 or 4 of these because, of course, the kids had to have them as well when we were doing reenactment, and we use them to keep our cape together. We did reenactment from medieval times, and that's, of course, why I have all those dresses. You know, the green dress that I wore for the autumn walk. And this week in the lookbook, yes, I've got something like that as well, Suzanne. Yes. And this week in the lookbook, you know, Outlander is all about standing stones. Yeah. And I found, yes, Sylvia, I love that dress as well. I love that dress. I found that actually Stonehenge, I thought there was only one Stonehenge. No, there's loads and loads more of stone circles all around. So I found a stone circle in Dartmoor, and it's not very far from where I live. So guess what? We went there and we filmed this outfit with yes, Fiona. Oh, yes, Fiona. We've been filming we've been filming on those stone circles. Yes, and Anonymous Amy. Yes, yesterday I published another video on my second channel, Ophelia Talks Plus, and I went back to the stones with a friend, and and we had a lovely picnic there, and that was sort of, you know, a really nice location for us to go. But yes, yes, Bridget, I have been to Avebury many times because I used to live close there. I used to live there, and what I used to do when people from Belgium came to visit, I used to take them to Avebury instead of Stonehenge, because Stonehenge was too touristy. So yes, I've forgotten about Avebury, but of course, this one here, Squirrel Standing Stones, they are so so close to here. And so yes, Dirk and I went there, and it was the most bright and sunny day. It was amazing. And so yeah, we went there and we filmed the lookbook for this one. Oh, it was lovely. It was really nice, and I hope you will like that lookbook. So if you have seen the video on Squirrel Standing Stones yesterday on Ophelia Talks Plus, it will certainly be worth watching the lookbook on Ophelia Talks, because of course it's the same location but a different day. And of course I am there wearing my Brianna Caplet, and that's what I've called this, the Brianna Caplet. Yes, Bobby Outlander is a television series, and you will have to just find it somewhere, type it in, and you'll see in whichever country you're in, it'll be either here in the UK, it's on Amazon. So we have Netflix, but so I had to, you know, buy the Amazon Prime membership, and yes, now I do watch it. Amy, they are from, you know, really, they're from the Bronze Age, this Squirrel Standing Stones, and yeah, who knows what they were for. Yeah. Beth, yes, Ophelia is just a name that I liked so very much, and years ago I started using it as my sort of handle on Skype, and it just stuck. And now Ophelia Talks, Ophelia Crafts, and Ophelia Talks Plus. Yeah, it's just a thing. It's now a thing. It's a website, it's a Facebook group, it's all kinds of things. Ophelia Talks Crochet. But Ophelia really is called Anja. Anja. Hi everyone, it's Anja here, and I'm back with another video for Ophelia Talks. There we go. Ophelia Talks Plus is my channel, together with my husband Dirk, about our walks. We have only published a few videos just yet, but yeah, we are very busy, as you know. But we need some time for ourselves as well. Obviously, we're going to make a point from when the weather is better. We're going to make a point of going for a walk every Monday. And so that video or that walk will be filmed and will be put on Ophelia Talks Plus. So it's really a channel also for all of you, so that you can, while you're crocheting, while you're far away, you know, not in the UK, not where we live, while you're maybe stuck at home, while you're, you know, physically not able to travel or whatever, for whatever reason, I am going to try and give you some lovely scenery, some lovely walks, some lovely things like the standing stones. You know, there's a video on when we walk at our seafront, you know, the walk that we do so often. So yeah, I want to give you something nice. I want to give you a travel experience from your sofa. There we go. Yes, Kiranjit. It all started as Ophelia Crafts, where I was making cards, stamping cards, and with stamps and ink and paper, and there we go. Yeah, Dirk is dreaming of Ophelia yarn, you know, so that we have our own brand of yarn. Yes, Sean, indeed. So the writer of Outlander is still, yeah, she's finished book 9. So it's ongoing. It's ongoing. Yeah. Cooking videos. Marie, yes, I might do a cooking video on Ophelia Talks Plus if Derek will let me. Yes. So, Fran, this week there is a very special video coming your way. It's the, do you know what? I need to take this off because I'm overheating. There is the lookbook of this Brianna shawl at the Score Hill Standing Stones, which will come out on Wednesday. And then on Friday, we will have the tutorial for this. So look out for that, because then I will tell you all about how you can make this. I know you want to watch this. You want to see this, but it's too hot. I can't wear it. I'll put it on like this. Oh my goodness. I used Starcraft a cakes Starcraft whirl on something. Oh my goodness, why can't I remember? Anyway, on Friday it will have all the details in the video. Yes, so Fiona, indeed, Outlander, they're all knitted. This shawl, this capelet is knitted, and in Outlander swirl, because Starcraft batik swirl, yes, because knitting takes less yarn, and of course in those days, the less yarn and the more warmth you could create, the better. Of course, these days it doesn't matter so much. So I have turned this into crochet for it to look the same. And yeah, although, yes, so it's not knitted, but it is the same kind of, it's the same garment, but in crochet terms. So this is not the only one I've done of the Outlander. Okay. I don't have to say more, do I? Okay, so that's for next week. So the 2 videos on the Brianna Caplet. I have to take this off. This is even too hot. Oh my goodness, I'll put it here. Mrs. T's at her best. Then, have you noticed my decoration? Sylvia, yes, I can knit. I have learned to knit, but I'm going to stick to crochet. I am going to stick to crochet. I don't sort of like the maneuvering of the knitting, but I have been taught to knit. Yes, I have actually knitted a jumper once. I wonder if my mum still has that. Yes, the hearts. Now, the thing is, sometimes the simplest things can be so effective. Okay. You see those little hearts, you see them all over the internet. You see the pattern there, you see the diagrams, they're out there, right? A tiny little heart. So I've taken that heart and I have done a tutorial for it. And you're not going to believe it, but that tutorial is more than 20 minutes. And it's me showing you how to do it for a beginner, for the normal tutorial that I do, and then without talking. So I show you how to do the heart 3 times. For the beginning, I'll tell you everything, exactly what, how to make the stitch, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, all that. Then I do my usual tutorial, where I forget to mention a stitch and where I don't explain blah, 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 the usual. And that's why you love me. And then I make the heart again and I don't say anything. Now, I have to say, that was the hardest thing I've ever done. Not talk. Just do it and not talk to you. Oh my goodness, that was just unbelievably hard. So, Olive, really? In the shape of crochet hooks? Oh, I would have loved to have seen a picture of those. Do you have a picture? Put it in the Facebook group, please. So, that's the first tutorial on Wednesday. And then, and of course, I just used... No, I did not talk, Amy. It would have been easier to have talked and then edited it out. But yeah, not talk was so painful, I tell you. I was like keeping my lips closed so I wouldn't say anything. Oh my word, But I made all those in DK yarn, okay? So even though it's a really, really simple thing, there are so many uses for it. You could, applique it somewhere. You could put it on a blanket. You could put it in an envelope, in a card with it and send it off, things like that. But while I was filming that, while I was editing it, when it was too late, I thought, why don't I do this in huge? And I was actually already in bed. And I was in bed and I thought, t-shirt yarn. Why don't I make that same simple heart in t-shirt yarn? So off I went out of bed. Off I went. Dirk went, what are you doing? There's me with my ball of t-shirt yarn and my hook back in bed. And I started crocheting and he went, oh my goodness me, this is going too far, But look, the simplest pattern, different yarn, and you have a wonderful wall hanging. See? This stick came from near the Squirrel Standing Stones. I tied a piece of, you can't see, let me show you. I tied a piece of t-shirt yarn to it, look. And it's hanging from my, oh, this is a nice view. It's hanging from my house. And you get a stick, you tie them on. Perfect. I mean, look, there we go. Yes, Amy, Mother's Day gift. Wonderful. Isn't it gorgeous? And also, yeah, for Easter, it would be lovely if you did this in yellow, pink for Valentine's Day. I know Valentine's Day just passed, but even so, you can always use ideas already for next year. But also, like if you have a family of 3, for example, a mother, child, and father, and then you have another baby, then you can add the heart onto it, So, yeah. T-shirt yarn is what it is. It's t-shirt. So this is a very thick yarn and it's made of the leftovers from the textile industry. So when they make a t-shirt, they snip off the sides of fabric, and then those sides are rolled up and sold as t-shirt yarn. You can make baskets with it. I have got a few videos on t-shirt yarn on my channel, making lots of things. Look, now Princess Layla is here. Hello. So this is of course not next week but the week after, because of course next week there is no live. Okay. Hang on. Yeah, I mean, it's so simple, so simple. Yes, of course, the different colors of the February pack, of course. Yeah, there was lots of DK yarn in there with all the pinks. Make loads of hearts, put them in with your potpourri. Make a tree with all the hearts in it. Put them on a wreath, you know? Yeah. So, yes, indeed, Amy, it does. And that's what I say in the video as well. You see, it was okay for me to show you the sort of in the DK. It's easy to show you, but then sorry, there's fluff now from Layla's fur. You know, it is a very different movement with the t-shirt yarn to make this. So yes, Kim, you can do that. There are videos on how to do that. Yes. So you can make your own t-shirt yarn, and they show you how to cut up an old t-shirt to obtain the longest strip. And you know, when you pull t-shirt, it sort of curls up, you know? So that's the typical t-shirt yarn. Yes, so just look it up YouTube. Obviously there will be, you know, some sort of YouTube video on how to make your own t-shirt yarn. You can buy it, and actually there is a t-shirt yarn shop.co.uk, and that's a shop actually located in Exmouth, but they only post to UK, so they don't sell worldwide, but I'm sure that they will somewhere sell it in, you know. Karen, you never really have any idea of how many people are going to join the CAL, because obviously, yes, so many people are buying the pack, but of course, if they can't afford it or they can't buy it, then they might be using their own yarn. And again, I am not stopping you from taking part in the CAL if you are using your own yarn. I know that this time nobody knows what the colors are, and there is an accessory in the pack, but I am never going to exclude anyone, and I have got a plan for those people who are just joining in with their own yarn. Okay, so again, I don't know. Oh yes, Crafty Chats Cafe, that is very, very true. It is very hard to work with t-shirt yarn. I have made quite a few things in t-shirt yarn. I can use it, but yes, it's the movement. It's the, oh my goodness. Yeah. Yes, Deborah, isn't that great that we wear our shawls differently now? Yeah. Key rings, of course, Tracy. Yes. Key rings. It is a lot on the wrist, yeah, and if you're not used to it, then you have to either pace yourself, so do a line or do, you know, a couple of stitches every evening. But yeah, yeah, some people just don't use it. I will use it if I want something bad enough. It does hurt, but I'll just go through it, you know. Yes, I hadn't even thought of that, a keyring. And of course, then look, that's really nice and big to put on your keyring, so you can actually find it in your bag. Perfect. That's just such a good. I'm going to make one. I'll go to bed tonight with my roll of t-shirt yarn and my crochet hook. I'll sit in bed and make one. Yeah, a rug. I mean, I have to admit, a lot of people, even non-crocheters, think, oh, I'm just going to make a t-shirt yarn rug. No, it's not that easy. It's not that easy. Yes, indeed, Tina. Plan. I've never tried that, and to be honest, I'm not even going to think about that. Oh, Doc, it's only going to be one row. Oh my goodness. Yes, so next week is Outlander week with the Brianna Caplet. And then the week after, we're going to have the Hearts week. First of all, an in-depth tutorial on just making that little heart. I know, it's already out there. There's probably already videos on that. But sometimes, it just takes someone else to explain it and to show you a different way of thinking about it and for making it stick. And Deborah, it's on the website. Yeah. And, and it's just fun. It was just fun to try and do a really in-depth one, then a normal one, and then, the not talking, rather. That was so hard. That was so hard. Right. Well, what did you enjoy? Yeah. Well, yeah. Dirk's been watching it with me as well. We were both like, shall we watch another episode? 2-3 episodes a night. Too much. Too much. So now we're on like 1 episode a week. What do you mean? What did you mean, Bridget? Deborah, buttoned in the back. What do you mean by that? Sorry, I can't keep up with this. Yeah. So the next live will be indeed, Miranda. I think it's the 11th of April, isn't it? Yeah, so not next Sunday, but then the Sunday after that. Yeah, 11th of April. And then the week after that is going to be another Outlander week because I have made another Outlander project. Aha, yes, of course, Bridget. Haven't I done a heart? Well, this is it. Sometimes you don't do them because I think they're already out there. But then somebody earlier today published a video saying that sometimes it only clicks with certain persons, or when certain crochet tubers, is what she called us, crochet tubers, I love that, explain it. And it's the way of explaining, and then it just sticks. And Teresa did really well in her video. She made a video about her sort of crochet hobby. Oh my goodness, I loved watching that. 15 tips. Such good tips. And actually, Teresa, excellent tips, certainly for a beginner. Like keep a notebook, take pictures, all those things are just such things that you wouldn't think about, but that are so logic to do, and they will help you so much. She's blushing now. But it's true. And I loved her craft room, and she's got all her looming things in the background. And I have to say, though, your poncho in a weekend looked amazing. That colorway, what yarn did you use? Oh my goodness, it looked so nice. So nice. I would love to see a picture of you wearing it in the Facebook group, Teresa. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you. This is it, Crafty Chats Cafe. Indeed. I mean, I teach it the way I teach. It's the same pattern, maybe, but I mean, obviously, it's a tiny heart. It's out there, right? I try to make my own pattern. I try to sort of think about it differently. How would I do it? but it came down to the same thing. There's who has the copyright for that? Nobody, because everybody has it, right? So certain things from crochet, you know, there's only so many things that you can invent. And yes, I do my, you know, I try and invent things or do things differently. Like, I mean, the log cabin blanket, it is out there, but not, maybe not in this colorway, maybe not just double crochets, maybe not the way I've done it. Do you know what I mean? So there is always a personal touch to these things, and I certainly have certain ways of doing things, and I then apply that to those things. Now, obviously I try not to copy, you know, I don't copy anything really. I mean, like that heart, yes, but that's just out there. I obviously I do design things myself, like these shells, like these shawls, you know, obviously, you know, you try and design as much as you can, but sometimes, like with the heart, it's just worth showing the simplest thing can be turned into amazing things like this, you know. Look what a lovely housewarming party this housewarming gift this would be, you know. Or even, you know, for a baby room, make them into, you know, hang them for like a mobile, you know. So the simplest things can be turned into something really nice. Yeah, and then like this, for example, yes, of course, the idea was from a television show, and I just made up my own pattern for that. I have to say, I did look to see if there would be patterns out there for this, not to copy them, but I didn't really find any. Obviously, most of them are knitted. So I came up with my own pattern because there wasn't much out there. So, well, nothing that I found. So, you know, it might be worth, sometimes you see these things and you think, oh, I really want that. And if you can make it from, yes, exactly, Amy, exactly. I mean, to be honest, I just took this as the idea from Outlander. But my colors are different. Obviously, my colorway is different. The way I've organized my colors. Let me just show you. Look, I try to control the color. So, you know, it is a fine line, obviously, between, you know, copying and making it your own. But obviously, I got this idea from the television show and I made it in crochet. See, and now that I didn't think about it, I put that brooch on much more easier. There we go. Deborah, it's the mystery cowl. It's the mystery cowl. So there is only a picture of the, let me show you. There's only a picture, no, in your favorites, because then it's closer by. There we go. So this is all you get to see from the mystery cowl. Okay, and that's all there is on the website at the moment. So you either buy it or you don't. And so this mystery cowl will start on the 23rd of April. There is no list of colors. And the contents of your bag is 14 balls of Starcraft Special DK and an accessory. Yes, and you just have to, you know, go with the flow. Order it and trust me, and you'll be in for a lot of fun. A lot of fun. The testers are finished. They loved the project. They have been, you know, sort of taking pictures all week, you know, Thank you, everyone. And yeah, so okay, I always show you some pictures, but I have to be careful. Okay, because obviously things. Ah, yes, I can show you this one. Look, the hearts. The hearts and the hearts. This kind of I think it's called a shawl pin. What was it called again, Christine? Because you looked for it earlier. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you. Ah, yes, a granny square shrug. Yes, that would be a good idea. I'll have a look at that to try and make one. Yes, Sylvia, there we go. I mean, there's so, yes, and also I did it with the virus shawl as well. There, you know, I thought, so many people, well, I made my own virus shawl, and so many people were asking me to do, you know, a tutorial for it. But then I thought, I don't know whether I can because it's not my design, basically. But then I looked around and, all the other crochet tubers had them. So I thought, then I can do it as well. So I did. But what I did, obviously, I still had the pattern, but I gave them my own twist. So it's a 4-row repeat, and I sort of nicknamed every row, and this is how I did it, and this is how I remembered. And there's so many people who say your tutorial was the one that made it click for me. And now I've been able to finish my virus shawl because I started it with somebody else's tutorial, couldn't work it out, and now with yours I've been able to finish it, or I've been able to understand it. And yes, Zeph, this is Brianna's Brianna's Caplet. That's why I made it. So yes, it was her daughter Brianna, and she wore it. There we go. Yes, Amy, obviously I had to, keep the pattern of the virus shawl, but the way I explained it and the way I sort of, that makes the pattern, it doesn't make the pattern my own, but it makes the video sort of individual from others. Right. Yeah, boxes and arches. Yes, indeed. So I gave you my sort of my mnemonic tips that I keep in my head when I'm doing these patterns. And of course, when you're doing it yourself and when you're having to repeat it, I always look for things that will make it easier for me personally to remember. Excuse me. But then, of course, then I think maybe others will find it handy as well. So, that way, it helps you with my tips. And sometimes it does work. Sometimes people, sometimes people do, take it from there. Yes, the Pirate Cove. I know, Pirate Cove. That was one of the first ones where I sort of came up with a name, a local name. It's a beach here in Exmouth, and we were always going for walks, and I was always chilly, and I thought every time we walked past Pirate Cove Beach, I was chilly. So next time I thought, I'm going to wear a poncho, and I thought, which one should I wear? And I made my own. I just made my own. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Tracy. There we go. She finally did the virus shawl, and she's already making a second one. Isn't that lovely? So, I was just wondering whether I could show you some other pictures. Look, this is the picture I put on Facebook. Why does it turn? Look. Why does it turn? This is our hallway. Okay. The green bags. Now, at one point during the week, we had this situation. Where is it? We could not open the front door. It was, buttered up against the front door. No one in, no one out. Do you see what I mean by not having the space to put these things? So, yes. That was an interesting day. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow, Fiona, 3 Pirate Cove. Well, I think you should come and wear them at Pirate Cove this summer. Because I know you don't live that far away. We'll have to meet up at Pirate Cove. So, yeah, I think the green bags might be a feature. They might be staying. Oh, well. Quite a few jaunts to the post office, Samira. And Dirk now knows, I'm getting hot again, I'm wearing this thing. Dirk now knows when the truck arrives. So he goes at the time that the truck is like imminent to arrive so that he can see them going on the truck. So he's, so normally we just leave them there sort of in the back of the post office at the commercial entrance, and you just leave it there and then they put it on. But we go at a time so that he knows that they're on the truck. So that's good as well. So he's been going quite a few times to the post office. Yes. I know, Jenna. I know. I am not happy with the green. I don't like the green bags. Okay. Wait until some of you have them arriving at your house. And then tell me you like them. The green is not the color. The color does not convey over picture. Okay? Believe you me, please. I know. I know. I'm just going to have to, I have been overruled, obviously. Everybody likes the green bags. Yes, okay then. Okay. Oh. Green with envy. Yes, probably. Anyway, we have our system in place. It will happen. Don't worry. The packs are unlimited. I'm just going to keep ordering them. But of course, as you saw, the hallway is rather full up. And then, they're out and then new lot arrives. And, so it is all happening, but it is only the 2 of us. And we need some time to get through it. Dirk has been working this weekend and he has been printing off labels as well. So tomorrow morning, he's going to start sticking the labels so that he can go to the post office by either early afternoon or late afternoon. That's when the truck comes. Okay, so just be patient. So I was going to say next Sunday when I sit here for the live. No, there is no live next Sunday. But the Sunday after that, when I sit here for the live, so many more of you are going to have their green bag. Okay? It's not quite pistachio green. No. He's going to go twice to the post office tomorrow. Twice. See? So I'm going to count how many bags go in one carload. See? Oh my goodness. Anyway, it's all good fun here. We are still alive. We couldn't get out of the house the other day, but who cares? We will survive. Yes, so if you ordered the day of the launch, it will be white. The first sort of, yeah. An aanhanger. I need a what do you mean? Ah yeah, a trailer to put behind the car, you mean? Een hoe noemen ze dat nu weer in het Nederlands? Een aanhanger, ja. A trailer. So we can't because we haven't got the thing. It's fine. The car, it's not that far, so we can go twice, but you know. Een aanhangwagen. Ja. Een remork. Een remork. That's what we need. Right, everyone. I am going to say goodbye. I've had a wonderful geen trekhaak, indeed. I've had a wonderful time, although I've been hot. But I am so pleased I have been able to show you my lovely new make here. And yeah, I hope you look forward to the video that we did at Score Hill Standing Stones. So there is a lookbook on Wednesday and then a tutorial on Friday. And then, of course, also we're talking about the heart as well. So I hope you will find these interesting projects, even though they might be small. I think you'll be able to do so much with them. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Leave me a comment down below. If you're interested in more wall hangings, or what do you think is the second Outlander wearable that I have made? Let me know what you think that is. Have a little guess, and I will see you in 2 weeks. Next week around Easter, we are going to try and take 4 days off. 4 days of walking, and I'll do some crochet. I'll still do crochet. I'm addicted. But away from the computer. So we're going to try and have some time away from the computer, but we will be sending out lots and lots of packages for you during the week, and then of course after Easter as well. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in 2 weeks. Bye everyone. Have a nice Easter. Bye. Bye. Oh, have another sip. And there's my mouse to turn it off. Bye, everyone. Bye. Thank you, Bridget. It's wonderful tea. It's really, really nice. Bye.